So I'm here with Michael. Michael, how old are you?
36 years old.
Michael, I saw you out here walking towards a bus stop. You're wearing, it's not really a shirt, that's a top that they give you at like a hospital. What's going on?
I'm homeless. I just have the clothes on my back. And I don't really have any resources right now, but I just have what I have right now, but I'm working on it.
Okay. How long have you been homeless?
A year and a half.
A year and a half ago, where were you?
I was in San Francisco.
Is that where you're from originally?
No, I was born in Phoenix, Arizona.
But somehow you ended up in San Francisco last year?
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Okay. And then you recently came back?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have family, friends that can help you?
I have family, but they live in Ajo, but we have problems.
You don't get along with your family, basically?
Family problems, but we get along sometimes, but sometimes we always get in a fight, and I always end up leaving and ending up back on the streets.
Ajo is a tiny little town between Phoenix and Yuma. Super little town. I think everybody leaves Ajo at some point or another, right? It's a really small town.
Well, I grew up with my childhood life in Buckeye.
You grew up in Buckeye, Arizona?
Yeah, I was born in Phoenix, but I went to school in Buckeye my childhood life.
Your childhood life was in
Till
Buckeye?
I was 13, and then I ended up in Child Protective Service at 13.
Okay. Family issues?
Yeah. But I always try to like go back home.
Where's home?
Where they live and all.
Ajo is home.
Well, because we got evicted from Buckeye in the trailer park.
Okay.
Somebody bought the whole property and everyone had to get evicted. So my grandma wanted to go back to her hometown in Ajo.
Got it. Okay.
And I've been going to school there until the incident happened. And then I ended up in Child Protective Services because of some traumatized incident that happened when I was 13. And I ended up at the Maricopa Burn Union, Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
And that's when I went to Child Protective Services. And I've been off and on running away from group homes, back and forth, trying to go back and forth with my mom and them.
Okay.
But I always transfer from group homes to different schools, trying to get along with my family and stuff. But I think it's got really bad that being away from that, I feel like it's like I don't know, it's like we're family, but I feel like it's like I did something bad, like I dishonored my family for doing that. Like I betrayed him or something. So I feel ashamed to because every time I try to go back home and try to make amends, it always gets worse, and I try to get along with them, but it always ends up in a fight, and I had to leave and go back on the streets and just wander around for whatever reason. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wandering around. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I just wanted to be back home with my family, but because of that happened, I just been wandering around like a lost soul, just trying to make amends to my family, but it doesn't work out, and it just gets worse.
So you're walking around aimlessly in life, nowhere to go, but it sounds like you really miss your family, like you really want to be with your family.
Yeah, but it's like every time I do, it feels like it gets worse. It's like we're fading away. Like I'm dead to them now. And I feel like I don't want to let them go, because I don't feel like they're dead to me, but sometimes because of having these problems, I've been wandering around the streets, not knowing anybody, getting myself into mischief, trouble with strangers, doing drugs and stuff, just like doing things I ain't never done before, but as willing to do it because of my problems that I had. That was the reason to do it, and I feel like I'm trying my hardest to hold on, but it seems like I'm letting go at the same time. But it's really hard because I want to be with my family.
If your family watches this video, what message do you want to send to them? What do you want to tell them? What do you want them to know?
I don't know, that I miss them, that I'm sorry for everything, that I'm sorry for hurting them, for everything I did, to forgive me for doing all the things I've been doing, on everything I've been doing all my life, that I love him with all my heart.
I'm sure they'll watch it and they'll forgive you, okay? You should reach out to them.
Yeah.
Why were you in the hospital recently?
Because I got sick. Because I got my diseases.
You got what?
Diseases, so it's kind of like I have health problems because of my diseases from being on the streets, wandering around, So I got diseases from doing that stuff.
You got underlying medical issues going on? Okay. What's your prognosis? What have the doctors told you about that?
I have my CD4 and 64, then I have HeyeV, then I have food lineage because I haven't been taking my meds, and I just been having problems because I just been battling my own problems with my own demons, that I feel like I'm being hard on myself, that I just don't feel like I don't want to live anymore.
Is that how you feel?
Because I feel like I did a lot of bad things. I dishonored my family and everything I did, the lifestyle I lived. That I just feel that I'm too ashamed for everything, that I don't want to live anymore.
Those are really bad thoughts. Whatever you've done in the past, that's in the past. You're currently alive and you should fight to live longer, live a better life. Start taking your medication. That just prolongs your life. By you not taking your medication, you're gonna get ill, you're gonna get sick. Every little thing is gonna affect you. But by taking your medication, that's gonna keep you healthy, right? So it sounds like you're really depressed and sad over what's going on. You have no family, you feel sick, you have a condition, and it might be like all that's like a chain tied to you, right, that you can't get rid of. But look on the bright side. There's a lot to live for, right? A lot to see, a lot to do. Reach out to your family, right? By you telling them what you just told them in this video, maybe they'll forgive you and they'll want to start a relationship again with you, right? So don't give up. You can't give up, right? A lot of people that I interview out here, Michael, they're doing blues. Are you consuming blues?
When I came back, I didn't know what that was because I was doing fentanyl powder and crystal there, and drugs I never done before, but I only did it once.
Okay. One
time, but I never did it regular. But my regular drug was crystal meth and fentanyl.
Got it.
Powder, but I usually prefer crystal meth. I used to drink alcohol and stuff, but I just I just like doing just the crystal meth or blues here.
Okay, so do you think by consuming G or blues or fentanyl, whatever, any of that stuff, do you think that's going to help your condition? It's going to make it better? It's going to make it worse?
I don't know, just battle my own demons, like it's eating me up inside. Like, it wants me to, I just want to die for a reason. It's my purpose because of all the things I did, that I deserted dying because I'm being stupid for the way I've been acting. And I feel bad about it, and I'm being hard on myself. I blame myself that I just feel like I want to punish myself.
Yeah, try not to punish yourself, okay? Forgive yourself for whatever's happened in the past, whatever happened when you were 13. Sounds like you're still carrying that PTSD, some trauma that you got going on. You got this medical condition that you're dealing with. Start taking your medication, reach out to your doctor, and just get better, get well, okay? Why do you walk the way you walk?
Because I'm not taking my medicine.
That's affecting your ability to walk?
Yeah, because it's one of the HeyeV side effects for not taking your meds.
Uh-huh.
If the longer you don't take it, you'll die from phlebotomies.
From what?
You'll die from phlebotomies if you don't take your HeyeV meds.
Got it.
You just get sicker or worse if you don't take your meds.
Start taking your medication, okay? Michael, it was really nice talking to you. I saw you walking across the street, and I'm like, what's his story, okay? My last question, the whole purpose of me doing this is so that a 13-year-old Michael that's at home, lost, confused, rebellious, so that when somebody offers these youngsters out here anything, any substance, they'll say no, right? What advice would you give young people so they can stay healthy, they can stay in school, they can listen to their parents, they can have a brighter future when they're 36 years old? What would you tell those little kids?
When you're a kid, you have feelings that you don't know how to express or say in words because nobody told you what those feelings are, what they are, what you're feeling, because there's no words to explain those feelings because nobody educated you to communicate yourself and those feelings and what you're feeling, because that's what I went through. I have a hard time telling people about how I feel because of these unexplained feelings, because I didn't know or been educated or taught what those feelings were. So I had a hard time telling people about my feelings or how to communicate because I was, I don't speak up. I'm always quiet and I don't tell people anything about that stuff. I only tell them when I get in trouble or confronted is when I tell them, but I feel like I think kids should be more educated and have more maybe like therapy when they're young kids. At a younger the better, because I think they should have a therapist at a younger age, the younger they are, so that they can learn how to express their feelings that they don't know how to express or are familiar with what they feel, because they're too young to be educated about it like I was, and I was naive and I didn't know any better, and wandering around and being mischief and being curious, getting myself into trouble really gets you into a lot of things that causes trouble that you're gonna regret in life, like I did. Like I got myself into a lot of trouble that are permanent for the rest of my life because of those reasons, and I have to live with them for the rest of my life. And the only way I could do is just to either recover or to give up. It's because of those years of my life. It's really traumatizing, traumatic, and a lot of pain. And holding on to it, it's like you're an airhead about to explode like a volcano. I hold on my feelings inside until I blow up like a shake-up soda bottle. So that's how I've been coping when I was a little kid. That's how I handle my problems. That I didn't know how to express them or deal with them. I just hold it all inside until I have an outburst. So I think to tell young kids is that I think they should have a better communication, a better relationship with their family, and maybe some professional support psychologically, mentally, sexually, and physically, whatever the problem might be. The younger the better as a therapeutic therapist, so that they can recover at younger the better, so that they be more educated like when I was young, so they don't learn the hard way. So they should be educated more at a younger age, the better. So they learn, the more information they have about education, they'll have a better life, and they'll have a decision to make in their life, choice to make a decision what they want to do with their life, with the relationship they have with family and with themselves, as loving themselves and their family, and with getting along with their population or strangers or friends. That I think they should have like a psychological therapist or some kind of person who's a professional at a young age to, like a family therapy. So we're all family together with kids to talk about their problems. The younger, the better. And I have a deeper relationship so it doesn't fall apart like mine did.
That's great advice, Michael. Really good advice. One thing I'm noticing is a lot of mental illness out here on the streets. A lot of undiagnosed mental illness. A lot of what you were talking about was mental issues, right? That you were dealing with maybe in your family, and that's where that professionalism. Somebody should come along, a teacher, a friend, family should recognize that there's something going on and bring in a psychologist, like a psychiatrist to kind of help with those issues early on, right? That might have helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Michael, please stay safe. God bless. We'll talk soon, okay?
All right.
Thank you.